This is Geometry Lesson 11.1. In this lesson we're going to talk about proportions. If you've come from the middle, I always hear students call it the fish thing. I learned it called cross products, and you might have even heard it called cross multiply and divide. But they all basically mean the same thing. A proportion is when you have two fractions or ratios and they are equal. So 2/3 is the same as 8/12. 3/2 is the same as 12/8, and so on. We can check if a proportion is true by using cross products. So I can multiply 3 times 8 and I get 24. I can multiply 2 times 12 and I also get 24. If both of those give me the same answer, then that proportion is true. So here it would be 2 times 12, 24, 3 times 8, 24. And in fact, all of these are giving me 24 in my cross products. So all of these are true. Here's one that's not true. And I can check 2 times 8, and that is 16. And 3 times 12, and that is 36. So that is not true. When we have a proportion and we need to find the missing value, and this is why I've heard it called the fish thing, is we can cross multiply, get that cross product, 2 times 6, divide it by the 3, and you end up drawing a little fish. You get the answer for M. So this is 6 times 2 divided by 3 gives me my answer of 4, and that's my answer for M. I will draw another fish over here. I can do 19 times 56 divided by 133 equals my answer for N. 19 times 56 divided by 133. And my answer for N is 8. My next example is a word problem, and I'm going to set up a proportion to solve that. It says, in a photograph, Dan is 3.5 inches tall and his sister is 2.1 inches tall. Dan's actual height is 65 inches. What is Emma's actual height? So this first fraction, I'm going to say Dan is 3.5 inches tall and his sister Emma is 2.1 inches tall. So in the photo, I have Dan and I have Emma. In real life, Dan is 65. Now I know to put the 65 on the top of this fraction because if Dan was on the top over here, Dan is on the top over here. I have Emma on the bottom and Emma's unknown actual height. Once my proportion is set up, I can cross multiply, divide, and it'll give me my answer for X. So this is 65 times 2.1 divided by 3.5. And Emma's actual height is 39 inches. That is it for the notes. Please continue on to the exercises, and as always, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks and good luck.